Good morning. It says we're live. Just trying to get the camera angle right so you guys can see all the fishes. Here we go. There. Well, welcome to Down the Wormhole. Oh, and of course, how did that happen? I have it all set up and it disappears every single time. All right. So, to my dashboard so I can see chat. Oh, Prolific Breed is in here. Hi, how are the goldfish doing? I cannot believe how many babies you guys had. Aquarium Cop, good morning. Angelo's Fish Tanks, Desert Bloom Bettas. Well, good morning, everybody. That is so awesome. Thank you for joining me. How come I can't get my chat up again? Hey, Chad, good morning. I love the little frog. That's just too much. Well, have fun, Angelo. Have fun at the stores. I hope the weather's good. We're on definitely a heat wave at the moment. Just crazy. Oh, here we go. Now I can get my chat up. Just let me mute myself. There we go. Okay, perfect. Hi, Dwayne Kitchell. I am so excited for you. And JH is in here for both of you going on your trip. I wish you guys like so much fun and the best of like the luck and everything that you get. Like I'm just pumped. I hope you guys have the trip that you are envisioning in your head, and you know, you have a few bumps and if whatnot, because those are what make the trip and these stories afterwards, but nothing major, right? Just some interesting ones to make the trip be fun and entertaining for sure. That is so great. I am super excited for you, Dwayne. I'm sorry I missed your live stream yesterday. I really wanted to say so on your live stream too, to wish you luck. But yeah, it was so hot out yesterday. Me and the kid were definitely out getting cool. For sure, for sure. Yes, the Peru team, that is just so cool. Yeah, so thanks, Dwayne. I hope you have a wonderful trip when you leave. That is great. It's cooling down here now. Well, that's good, Angelo. I can't wait. Yeah. I think the other day we made it up to plus 37, which is really, really hot for up here, and we haven't managed to dip down too much. Today's the coolest day, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm glad I'm not shipping fish at the moment. Peru or bust, definitely JH. I agree. At this point, it's like all out or nothing. Hey, that's just crazy. Yeah, crazy, crazy. It rained here in the desert yesterday. Hallelujah, says Desert Bloom. Yeah. I am glad that we have had the rain that we had, because last summer we had no rain and all you could smell in the air the whole summer was just forest fires. There was one to the east, to the north, to the south. Like, it was just absolutely insane. So we have had a lot of rain so far this year, and I do hope it stays up, because I do not want a repeat of that. We lost a few houses in town from different fires and stuff, so I don't want a repeat of that. And so far this summer's been pretty good. We haven't had that going crazy. That's funny. Me says, Desert Bloom Bettas, upload more. There you go. Please upload more. Yes, you do really good videos, and I'm loving your updates. It's coming along really good. Definitely enjoying your channel for sure. She's got guppies and bettas and all sorts of things. I wanted to say hi. I have to run. I'm so sorry. I have to get some takes. No worries, JH. You got so much stuff to do, and you've got your stream later. If I'm not over at the water park, I will definitely try and tune in for that as well, for sure. Thank you for sharing. Oh, definitely, yeah. So to have some fun. I've never even been on a plane, so I find that traveling thing quite interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing the videos, both of you. Oh, I'm going to mess up your tank. Vinowski Tanks, good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is it doing? Very good for a Sunday here. The sun is shining. It's just supposed to get just hot today, not too crazy. What's the temperature at the place right now? I think we're actually at plus 20. This has been the coolest night that we've had. And it's supposed to go back up to plus 30 today. So, yeah, that is... Well, you're in Canada too, though, aren't you, Mr. B? Yeah, so right now we're actually about 20 and it's supposed to be at 30. This is, yeah, our coolest day that we've had in quite a few days. It hasn't dipped below 29 there already. Yeah, see, like that's where we're going up again. So Last night it was kind of nice taking a little from the heat. New Brunswick, hey, that would be cool. I would love to head out that way. I think my dream trip, I think, would actually be to go by train all the way out to Nova Scotia. I'm not too sure what it's like though. I'd really need to make sure I could have my own little getaway from people place to do that. But I think that would just be such a cool trip to see Canada from off the highway. I think that would be a neat trip. That or through the mountains. I don't know which one would be neater. I think the trip all the way out to New Brunswick from here would probably be a little bit long, but we'll see. We'll see. I've never really gotten far anywhere. Yeah, I've been all throughout Alberta. I've stayed in almost every city in Alberta. Most of BC, traveled all around in BC, but Saskatchewan, I've like stepped into the bottom corner of it just a little bit, and that's as far as I really made it. So I would definitely like to get into more traveling. We're going to the provincial park in Saskatchewan later this year, so that'll be kind of fun to take a little trip off to the east. Oh, thank you, Mr. V. Thank you. Yeah, like traveling. It's such a foreign thing for me. We'll see, we'll see. Ew, water park. I want to go. JH, yeah. This city here has so many water parks. It is absolutely unbelievable. We've got one that's about a 10-minute, 15-minute walk from our house. Oh, I must have left a email tab open. I'm sorry, it might be. We'll blame Big Easy. It's probably one of them. Excuse me. I usually try to shutting all the emails off so I don't get so many of the beeps, but it looks like I left one open. Aw, thank you for smashing the like button. Chad, you're doing a garage sale. I have to say, I hate garage sales, and I really got gypped at the last garage sale I was at, so I'm not the biggest fan of garage sales. Maybe when I get over getting gypped about the speaker system I got the last one. Oh, well, thank you, Aquarium Cop. Thank you, Aquarium Cop. I might have a surprise for you later. I'm not saying anything else. Just saying. Pond and More, barbecue time. Have a nice stream. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Pond and More. I love your goldfish. I cannot wait to get my goldfish tank up and running. Right now I just don't really want to move that tank, but I do have everything up and running. This room right now has this new tires smell. It sucks from all that black matting that I've got right here. It stinks. This room smells like a tire shop. It's quite the different smell for a fish room, I'll give it that much. And yeah, the moisture with that smell is kind of not the greatest at the moment. I'm sure it will air out. I think the next time the temperature goes up, I'm going to just open the window in here and see if that helps air it out. I never even thought of that as an issue, but oh. Yeah, exactly. You spend too much time in here and your head starts getting a headache. I didn't notice it as much when it was just this one, the bottom one in here. And I have to say, I walked into the fish tank yesterday and there was water on the floor. So between adding the water on that, it's an interesting overflow thing. I'm going to try and make a video. That'll be my tomorrow's video, is how LJ overflowed my tank. It's a good one. It's a good one. Made me think. It had me going for a while. 1 fish, 2 fish. Ah, hi, sweetie. Yes, I'm still trying to figure out this Gmail OneDrive so we can start sharing some videos with people to work on some collaborations. I'm trying to get a little more technical. Right now I can make this phone work, mostly. The computer kind of work, and nothing fancy in between. So I've downloaded Google OneDrive onto this, definitely, and I'm just trying to figure out how to set it up so then we can, share chunks of video, I believe, and then 800 sub here. Oh, cool, Vincent, way to go. Do you got 800? I'm confused. Let's see. Oh, my computer always goes so slow. Oh, no. Or did you just subscribe? Oh, you got some fish playlists and stuff. That's cool. Okay, so oh, thank you. If you just subscribe, well, thank you. Welcome to my channel for sure. We're having a blast. I'm trying to get up to 900 subscribers, and then I will announce my t-shirt giveaway. I think that'll be fun. I'm in my heavy weekend work rotations, so I've been sporadic. Oops. Working through comments, etc. Thank you everything for the very kind words. Yeah, you're just an awesome channel. Your live streams are great. But yeah, you work on a golf course, so I would imagine your weekends are, yeah, your busy times. I have had jobs like that. I worked in the swimming pools too. And yeah, your weekends are generally kind of crazy, especially in the summer. Matthew Moore, hi, good morning, good morning. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. I've got so many cool people in here this morning. Oh, Life with Pets. Hey, good morning. I still have not got your package. I haven't actually told anybody about that, but yeah, I've got a package coming from Life with Pets. And I told you if you were going to send a package to Canada and it was going to take forever to get somewhere, this is the spot. I can't wait to see. I'm hoping it's got some interesting postal stamps on it. We'll see how far it went. Because yeah, I don't get a lot of packages from your side of the country very often, so that will be quite interesting. We get it for going to Vancouver first, up to Calgary, then to Lethbridge, then to over to here. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, but yeah, nothing yet. I'm really kind of bummed out. I do want to see if it fits in my fish tanks and whatnot as well. I've got the one 10-gallon tank that I've left empty. I really want to fill it, but I've left it empty trying to wait for your divider to get here so I can try it out. Like I said, if it's going to take a while to get somewhere, Medicine Hat would be the location. I cannot believe the person from the Ukraine or UK there got theirs before, like that fast before me. That was a little crazy, a little crazy. But I mean, I've in Canada here. I was living in Lethbridge, which is literally an hour and a half drive from the Crow's Nest Pass, and it has taken 2 days to get mail because it went from there all the way up to Calgary, back to Lethbridge, and then back over to the Crow's Nest Pass. I don't know. It's showing stuck in Vancouver. See, I figured it went to Vancouver. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Yep. Well, now you know. Your worst case scenario, you tested it out. Wonder what they're doing in Vancouver with it. So yeah, we will definitely have a nice unboxing of that. Hopefully they are not destroying the box on you on its way over. I can't imagine what it's doing in Vancouver that long. I thought it would have made it at least to Calgary by now. Very interesting, Life with Pets. Thank you for testing this out on me. No, for sure, for sure. Very, very cool to see. Don't want to get fish from that area, I can tell. Definitely no shipping fish from that area. Hey, Mobile Gaming. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, okay. I got to catch up with chat. I got just a second. I'm so far behind on chat. I think everybody's just checking out. Hey, Sam there and Bunny. That's good to see you. Good morning. Yes, it is a Sunday morning. I will show you what I've got so far. I've got the bottom rack all. You remembered what? What? All right. Did you get your name? Sorry, I gotta ask. Sam, did you take your name somehow from the one fish, two fish? I just gotta ask. That was too funny. Still messing with what? How come I don't get with Cookie too? One fish, two fish, still mess with Cookie too. I don't. You guys must have a good inside joke going. Did you get your name from that live stream? I'm just kind of curious. I'm gonna show you the bottom rack. I think I've got it. Oh, Teresa. Oh, all right, Teresa. I see. All right. So let's see if I can remember how to switch you guys around. Sorry. Boop, boop. Oh, orientation is locked. I always forget about that. All right, so the bettas. I am going to have to take out my first, yeah, this guy here. Oops, if I can zoom in on that top male. Yeah, he's got to come out. He's starting to chase guys that they come up to the top. Oh, well, thank you. I am having a blast with this channel, I must say. So And getting to grow the fish room, this is just so much fun. So yeah, we'll be moving some bettas probably this week. These top two males I think are gonna have to go, especially at feeding time. He's starting to get a little bit aggressive, but they have done so well in here. I can't believe this. Heather's on her second cup of coffee, so that's good. The glitter gang, this is the glitter gang. They're all doing awesome too in here. They've kind of stopped picking at each other, so that's good. That's definitely a good sign. I think they were just kind of having some frustrations, but with my luck, I just said that and I'll go and chomp somebody's tail off tonight. The amigas are doing awesome. This one here, oh there, look at her. I don't know how to make it focus when I'm on the live stream. It always wants to focus on the background. But see the one little gibble one here? Yeah, she spit out some new babies. You can kind of see them at the top. Yeah, she spit them out 2 days ago. And just like guppies or whatever, if they have a big bat, she's kind of wrecked her back now. So I don't know how many she had, but I hope she doesn't get any more because she's starting to land a little gibbled. That does happen with the live bears, so it's just one of those facts. I'm going to be spreading out the population of this really quick, and I do want to take some to the local fish store. I can't quite sex them. These guys were very, very slow to develop the sexes. They were almost full grown by the time I could manage to tell, so. But I do want to grow up some of the older ones and take them over to the fish store shortly. Hey, Chihuahua lover, good morning, good morning. I was just kind of doing a whole wander through the fish room. Oh, what are we congratulating Matthew more? 1 away from 500. Oh man, is there anybody in here not subbed to Matthew? We've got to get him that last sub. I can't help you out, I'm already subbed, but yay, Sam Squish, thank you so much. There are 500 for Matthew. We got you there. Thank you so much. You won't be disappointed either. He's got really great content. So these are my ram's horn snails here. They are doing so good in with my cherry shrimp. I can't believe how fast these little things can multiply. I'm kind of curious to see if the local pet store would like a few of them as well. See a little shrimp flying up there. I am so glad I moved these guys into a bigger tank. What a disaster that little nano tank was. Not my thing, not my thing. So yeah, the shrimp tank is doing awesome. The little rock caves are so popular. I think you can see one just sticking his head out there through the cinnamon stick. Oh, Matthew there, 501. Now what are you gonna do? Congratulations. We're all growing fish fam love. It doesn't look like the little purple babies lived. I didn't think they. But yeah, we just threw a couple of snails in there to kind of get the cycle going. I think I'm waiting for Fish Tropic to send me a couple of fishes. What's going in here? I just might decide, since we're in such a heat wave, to throw the Amica spandens in here just to give them some space to grow up. I love having a tub in this fish room. So useful. Are very ancient but working, except for the auto setting. Humidifier there. This tank is doing so good since I put it here. And look at these turds, they just don't stop. There's another egg sac back there. I'm gonna have to yank that one off. I do not want any more snails. This is insane. So the white clouds are doing good. My one flashy guppy. I have lost the light in here. My light burned out. So I guess I'm gonna be running to the store. To figure out something, maybe a more cost efficient one. Maybe I'll look at getting an LED. I just got one of my spare strips on there for now. And this was the tank I've been leaving empty to try that divider out. That's how the other 10-gallon tank is gonna sit. So we got 1 10-gallon, 2 10-gallons. Like none of my tanks are even the same size or the same brand. As you can see, these are These are, they're not level. Like, I don't even know how long I've had most of these fish tanks. Like, the piranha tank, I got when I was 8. So, I don't know what brand that is, or it's a weird size because it's almost square. And then for my 2.5s, they're gonna sit this direction. This will be my Triops tank. They're sitting there waiting. And that'll be for bettas or grow out or whatever. So that's the plan on the bottom shelf. I think it's gonna look cool once I get the light situation figured out, because yes, that is definitely not permanent, but creative at the moment. We're being creative over here. So yeah, this will be the next one to move. I am not looking forward to moving this tank, but that guy will be going up on here. This is the one that seems to really be stinking. This mat right here, I don't know why. Maybe I'll just take it outside and air it out. But these last two ones that I bought, they just stink. This whole place smells like a car showroom. It's just awful. All right. Here is the big girl. This is we have named her Betsy. Look, this is Betsy. Yeah, she's like a cow. You should see how fast she can eat a handful of dandelion leaves. It is amazing. Yeah, she is huge. So yeah, that's my hand. She's finally sleeping. I must have filled her up finally. So she's gorgeous. Hi, Valley Fish. Good to see you. Yeah, she's gonna be a lot of fun. Once we move this, I want to put, I've got one more tank. I think it's a 40 long, I think. I'm gonna have to measure it. I wanna put a desk over there with the 40 long, and I'm gonna put a few of these snails in there. I think they're kind of fun. I know, she is absolutely huge, this snail. So I want to go get a couple more, and I think it would be very entertaining to see exactly how big an egg sac would be from these. I do know a few of my followers actually have these, and I have a few of them in the wild. That would be absolutely insane to see. But yeah, as you can tell, I am in no shortage of snails. I'm good. That was all one clutch. Amazing. That's why I don't want to try. I want to pluck those other ones off. My one little guppy here, she managed to have some babies in this tank. These are the survivors, the ones that couldn't get caught. Yeah, she had babies. We got lots of them. Oh, there they are. They're floating in the light glare back there. That snail needs a saddle. I know. I find it absolutely hilarious when I find her running around and there's the little purple snails are riding on her back for sure. It is too much. too much. So, but yeah, I do have to vacuum this tank out every day. It's got 2 filters in it, and I took a chunk of pothos off. We're trying to get that rooted in here as well. But yeah, I have no extra duckweed anymore. She can sit at the top of that tank and just siphon the duckweed off faster than I can figure out what to do. This is my lemon tree. I planted a lemon seed a while ago, and it's still going. And that's my ninja. He guards the fish room at night. Oh, he's not charged up enough to light up. But yeah, this is where I want to put the desk. That's where I have the 2 10 gallons. And there's the rest of the bettas for at the moment. I can't wait to get everything done. What direction does the window face? I get full sun from the morning all the way to the evening over there. So the plants love the window. Absolutely love the window. The pothos plants seem to be getting enough light in the back there, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Birthday card. Birthday card. Here, I'm gonna come put you guys down. I can't keep up with chat when I'm doing this. I think I got a second. I love that book. I gotta find my original book. I'm not sure where I've got it. My encyclopedia. Wasn't very helpful, but there. You guys can see where's the glitter gang there for you. Okay, I gotta see. I know I missed a lot. If she eats duckweed, then I need one. Hi, Fishman. Good to see you. Good to see you. I gotta pull my desk closer. Oh, it's a heavy desk. I'm so sorry. All right, there we go. Now I can read the chat a lot better. Can you see those guys? There, now you can see. What's my favorite fish that I own? Do you mean like individual kind of fish, or do you mean like my breed of fish? As that would be so hard right now. I'm actually starting to collect all the fish that I've always wanted, and it's kind of cool. My favorite though, my bucket list fish that I do own is my Amicus splendens. Man, I looked for them for like 15 years, saw them once in my local fish store, and my ex at the time, he didn't want another fish tank, so I couldn't grab them. Was interested in them ever since. Fast forward 10 years later when I can finally get them again, and yeah, they've gone onto the list of no shipping. They're now endangered. You can't get them. Good luck. 5 more years of looking on the internet and trying to just beg people to trade with me. And then finally I got some at the stores, or at the Calgary Aquarium Society auction. I don't believe I'm a member anymore. Don't know if I'll do that again. It was an interesting experience. We'll chalk it up to that. I would love to get a club or something going in and around here. I mean, I'd definitely be involved with that. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm the person to start that. I'm so introverted, like I was kind of saying at the topic, which is why I love this internet so much. Need to see closet to tell for sure. What are you talking about? Who's looking at whose closet? We're looking for skeletons in the closet? Those are always fun. Got to go now. See you soon. Thank you so much to all Lover. You probably left by now, but thank you so much for stopping in. Lumpy Dog is here. Good morning, Lumpy Dog. I just kind of did a fishroom tour. It is actually looking a little better in here. Finally, you can, I think even everybody else can finally, oops, sorry guys, I'm making you a little jumpy. They do jump an awful lot. So yeah, I don't know. I hope that answered your question. As for my individual favorite fish, she's pretty old. She's upstairs. I named her Potato. She was the first fish that I ever bred on this channel. Her video that I made, I think it's got some 20,000 some odd views on it. Unbelievable. It was the first one that ever took out. It's still, I look at that video and it just, I don't know how come. I no idea. Maybe just a good thumbnail. I lucked out. But yeah, it was breeding Potato there, and she's upstairs in my bedroom. She loves jumping, so she got banned from all of these small containers. But yeah, that would be my favorite individual fish, followed probably by my big female bristlenose pleco. I think she's awesome. I wish she would come out a little bit more. All the peeps are here. Oh, hi, Alarian Betty. Good morning. You and your live streams. You figured out how to do that, and now you're all over that. That's so awesome. I loved you in your wine glass the other day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I keep forgetting. If you're a flight attendant, talking to the one person who's never been on a plane. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I do like your little subscribe poster in the back. You got to take that with you. You got to take that with you and put that in there. Okay, I gotta get. Oh, I've got my. Oh, thank you. So many good people in this chat. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I like sitting here for now. The piranhas are at the good height. What species is Potato? Oh, species is my female betta fish. It's one of my, just a veil-tailed betta fish. She was one of the babies of a previous spawn of mine that I did just before I started on YouTube. So yeah, I've loved her forever. She's starting to show her age though, so we'll see. She's probably getting close to, well, the channel's a year now, and she was about a year. So yeah, she's about 2 years now, and yeah, she's getting a little skinnier, and she's starting to lose a little bit of the color, so I'm hoping she does good. My oldest betta upstairs is really starting to lose some weight. It's my dragonfish. I bought her to be the first breeding fish on my channel, and yeah, that's what she's named, the dragonfish, is because she was just evil. She almost killed like 2 of my males. She had no interest whatsoever in it. On her defense, she was quite old looking when I got her. Like, she was very, very full sized, and they don't like to breed when they get a little bit older, so that one definitely didn't want to have anything to do with the men. And oh yeah, she just destroyed a couple of my males. So she's probably my oldest fish upstairs. We'll see how she does. Yeah, both my seniors are up there. Otherwise, everybody's doing really, really good. I still haven't lost a couple of those ones that I thought I might still of my double tail batch. I did do one double tail breeding that ended up just nasty. I don't know what went wrong. 3/4 of the babies all had kinked up backs. They very prone to catching diseases. They were just dropping dead on me left, right, and center. But so far, every single one of the ones that I've kept is still going. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm impressed. I thought I was going to lose a couple a few weeks ago, but they're hanging in. So it's just more of an experiment now to see how long they last, what was left of my survivors. So I don't think the piranhas minded that it was such a... Double tails just aren't great genetically. This was the Dumbo ear batch. Sorry, Dumbo ear batch. And yeah, the double tails, I noticed you get such weird little crinkles in the double tails when I've played with that genetic line as well. Me personally, I've never bred a show quality betta. Sorry, all of my bettas have been pet store bred bettas, just out of whatever comes in. I pick the nicest ones, definitely with the nice bodies, good finnage. I'm not an expert on bettas at any point, but I do love to do the research on them, listening to the other betta judges, that kind of thing. So I do try and pick them out to be what I feel is at least a superior fish in that way. But what comes out, you never know. You have no idea what is in the background. Maybe they were the last survivor of an absolute awful batch. You don't know, because that's just what was there. So I've never sold any of those bettas. There's no way. I just have one shelf of them just to see what happens, because that was nasty. One of them, where is he? I think his tank might be a little bit dirty, but I could show you him. One of the ones with the really, really kinked up backs. See if I can move you here. Boop, boop. All right. Oh, it's hard to see. There's no light. But yeah, this is one of the ones that has a really, really kink in his back. But he's doing quite well. I can show him a buddy, see if I can get him to flare. He's got a lot of energy. I'm sorry there's not a bit better light. But yeah, he's got a U in him, as you can see there. But yeah, it's doing good, and it is what it is, and I wanted to see if they would make it to full size. He's active, he's eating, so he's all right. Here's the one I got beside him. As you can see, why flaring is awesome for the fish. Quite gets them to do bowel movements and stuff. This is one of the ones I did from a double tail batch. She's a beautiful female. I really, really like her. She had a really nice tail and everything, nice color, body size. But I don't know if I'll ever breed her. This is my keeper line of ones I might never get rid of. And these are 2 of Potato's kids right here. These guys are probably about 1.5 years old now. They're from that spawn. That original spawn that I did, these 2 guys. I just kept them. But yeah, this guy does really, really good. Here's a few others. There's one of the girls. You can see a little bit of the... Sorry, sweetie. Just the one side has that Dumbo ear on it. Kind of strange, kind of strange. Here's one of the more gibbly ones that came out. Has both the Dumbo ears, but yeah, look at the tail. Just right gibbled up on that one. Just on the tail end. Very strange. Here's one of the nicer males from that batch right here. Yeah, like, isn't that weird? The tail on that little thingy? Or are you talking about this one? Which fish are you talking about? Sorry, I gotta quit moving. So yeah, this whole batch came out really, really, really weird. Here's one of the normal males. Yes, aquarium cop. That snail loves plants. So yeah, like, I don't understand this batch, not at all. I'm not pretending to. Like I said, I do play with, here, let's flip you guys around again. Whoops. I play with pet store fish, so I don't know the background of any of these guys that I am playing with at all. It's just a total mystery. There is a person up in Calgary that I found, maybe this fall, maybe this fall, or the next time I know somebody's heading up to Calgary, and she is actually bringing in some show quality fish up to Calgary, and even some wild type bettas. So I'm really, really, really tempted on taking maybe a day trip to Calgary to check that out. And maybe we can get some higher quality bettas in and maybe try an actual good quality line. That would be much more entertaining to try and sell and stuff afterwards as well. And yeah, a lot of these, I mean, the bettas around here, they only sell for $5, $6, $7, so it's very hard to charge a whole lot for just the pet store quality ones. Though the other ones, the higher quality ones, they started around $20 to $35 or something like that. At least after all of this work and all of the containers and all of the water changes, you actually get a little bit out of it, and you're less likely to lose an entire batch to deformities, right? Because you're dealing with higher end fish, so you should have some better quality outcome. At least that's, I'm hoping. That's my theory, and it seems to be working for others. So, all right, I am so behind. Yes, aquarium cup, like I said, that snail loves plants, is not really interested in the meaty foods. It is very much so just a vegetarian. I'm calling her Betsy. She is my cow. I love her. I definitely want some more of those big snails. But yeah, not for planted tanks, one bit, not at all. So, wow, yeah. Don't hurt yourself on live camera. I'd be so mad at you. They're very unpredictable, those guys. But yeah, desert bloom bettas, I think the one lady was commenting on the video. She was actually said that she had them wild. I think she said she was in Florida or something. So they are from down there as well. The name in the pet store that they got here was Peruvian snails. So I'm not too sure if they're from Peru originally or what. I can definitely see if the little apple snails can multiply readily. I can just imagine how many eggs and the size of the egg sac these big ones must have. Tropical fish craze. Oh, well, thank you. You and Fishmen just found each other. Well, that's cool. That's definitely cool. What are you on about alluring bettas? Yeah. Like I say, the bettas is definitely a weird thing. I want to get into doing another batch. It's been driving me crazy not having my bettas going or any batches of babies, but with making the fish room and getting it set up, at least I know that once I do have another batch of babies, it's going to be much more controlled. And like I said, if I can get myself a better pair to start off with, that would be super exciting. My phone just updated to Oreo and the emojis are so weird right now. Alright, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I will believe you. Yeah, baby betters, hey Desert Bloom, that's my favorite. I love to. These guys are the bettas. Yeah, these guys are a batch of baby bettas. The males and females are all in there. You probably missed when I popped them up originally. But yeah, I've had them together. I can't even remember when I had this batch. They are way overdue to actually take them out. But the male in there is just now starting to flare at the other fish, so I'm going to have to take him, the big guy, out. He's just swimming on the far side of the tank. I do have one little itty bitty gibbly guy in there. I'm starting to feel I'll probably have to take her out. She never comes off the bottom. I don't know if it's a swim bladder issue or what. But you know those gibbles and you're not supposed to get attached to them? Well, I've kind of started watching her, and yeah, now I got to take her out. Because she's not going up to the top, and if you know bettas, they don't breathe much with their lungs. Only about 10% of their lung capacity can be done through their actual gills. All the other air, they have to go up to the top, and I've never seen her go up to the top. So she has stayed very, very small, probably a lot for that reason, lack of oxygen. And I just think maybe if I put her in one of the shorter containers, maybe she'll be able to get to the top of the tank better. I don't know. I'm having fun. Maybe I'll experiment on her. Put her in one of the smaller containers and see if she picks up a bit. She always pops out. She waits for me to actually feed. She really watches for when, I don't know why I'm calling it her she, but she really watches to see when I show up to feed, and then she'll run out because the bigger guys are a lot bigger, and then she runs back. But never seen her breathe, so. But she is eating, so that's my only idea on why she's so small. I find it quite fun. Yeah, these guys are crown tails. I did lose the mom to this batch, which really, really sucks. She got egg bound. I had her in with the bottom ones there that you were watching earlier. And yeah, she got egg bound, and I could not get her to drop them. I tried doing frequent water changes, but she did end up getting dropsy, pine coning out, and I did lose her. So and that is one of the problems with having female bettas, is they do tend to do that, which is annoying. Oh my goodness. New Year Gold says hi, but he's camping and Curly Bunny is getting ready for work. Well, thank you, New Year Gold. Enjoy your camping, and hi, Curly Bunny. It's so awesome to see you. Aqua Funk with Angel Freak is in here. Good morning. I love your guys' live streams when you get together. It's very entertaining, very entertaining. So yeah, these guys, like I say, that I think I answered your questions. These guys are bettas. They're my little guys, but they're quite big, and I can't wait to get some new bettas going. But my first project will probably be the tree-ups once I get the tanks on the bottom set up. I'm really trying hard to wait for that divider because I want to test it out in my tank. I've got two 10 gallons, but I don't know what brand they are. One is quite a bit taller than the other, so I'm curious to see which one it might fit in. My tanks are from garage sales. I don't know what anything's from. Like I said, this thing's probably 30 plus years old, so I really don't know. It is a 55 gallon. We ended up measuring it out one night, and yeah, we came up to 55.4 or something. Hey Bunny, thank you for stopping in before work. That's too much. Go have a good day at work. Go have a good day at work. Can you believe I'm still trying to get a hold of those care people? Oh, are you? Oh, what are you trying to look for there, Aquafunk? You're looking for a care species? Yeah, I know the challenge of trying to get a hold of some of the care species. It's hard. And yeah, that was my amicus splendens. Like I said, it took me 15 years to get a hold of these stinking fish. 5 of them once they actually went onto the endangered list, and they were only located 3 hours from my house. And do you think I could get anybody to give them up? And the worst part was, is while I was trying to get a hold of these dang things, the ladies that had them were sitting there saying that they were feeding them to their cichlids, and I was like, ah, it's gonna drive me crazy. Yeah. Oh yes, the Cares does have a Facebook group, so you could try that. I am in there, but I never really post. Yes, but I cannot get a hold of them. So good luck, good luck. It's definitely very hard to get a hold of them. The last couple times I've been, I should just ask him. The last couple times I was in the local fish store, he had almost a quarter of his walls all taken right down. So I'm not too sure what was up with that. So Should ask him because I don't want to try and get him any more fish right now. He doesn't have half his tanks up and running. But I need to know why. Curious. Maybe I should ask him. But yeah, the amicas were very, very hard to get a hold of. I think Fish Tropic does have another care species that he is going to send down. So I am hoping that's going to be going on into this tank here. I think it would be neat to have 2 of the species here. I do find the conservation aspect of this hobby very, very cool. Just being able to keep some species alive that just can't do it themselves anymore. So, oh hey, hi Big Easy, how are you doing? How are you doing? It was a good stream this morning. I did a good stream. I was in there for a bit. Fishman, I have to drive my son to work. Glad to have caught a part of the stream. Well, thank you, Fishman. Have an awesome week, and yeah, have a good drive taking your kid to work. That would be fun. I play taxi all the time, and my job is taxi. Yeah, my job was kind of harsh this week. I do have to say it was really harsh this week. My job is care for the elderly and taxi service and that kind of thing. And one of the guys that I've been working with for the past about 5 years, yeah, he passed away on Thursday night. So I've been kind of a little bit bummed out this week because you do get attached to these guys, especially when you see them 3, 4, 5 times a week sometimes. You're out coffeeing with them, shopping for them, the whole 9 yards, taking them to all their appointments. You're there for their up, their downs, like, ugh, it was, yeah, it's been a harsh week this week, so. I mean, it's a tough job because you know that is your end result, right? There's never going to be any other result for the most. Well, I guess you could get fired, but that's your goal, is to be there for that part. So, like I said, this week kind of took a couple days off. I didn't put out my Friday videos, so I'm sorry for that. But I just wasn't in the filming mood. Well, I filmed. I did do a little bit of filming, but actually talking and that kind of stuff, I've just been kind of not into that. So I'm doing it much better now. Had some giggles and that kind of stuff. So much better now and into it. And we'll see what next week brings, because I guess I'll have to go and meet somebody else, which is always kind of interesting, and get to know them as well. So whew, we'll get to see who that is, right? Crazy, crazy. Yeah, ASMR, yeah, it is one of the suckiest parts of the job, because you definitely do make friends on the way. Hey, some of them are just awesome. Yeah, like, you gotta take your time, right? You gotta take your time, and that's part of, yeah, being life and being introverted and having my fish room. I definitely did a little bit of extra hiding, I would say, in here. Got a little bit of extra work done, but that's kind of how I deal with my stuff. It's all in your head. I don't reach out to people a lot to deal with my problems. I usually like to suck back in, think about it for a while. If I have any questions or if I want to talk to somebody about it, then I usually talk to them that way. But I spend a lot of time in my fish room. Like I said, that's why I actually got a little bit of cleaning done in here. And just sitting out by myself and working things out. So that's what happens. That's what these fish are for. Some of them are really clean because of it. So that's all right, right? Like I say, it all works. It all works out in the end. Hello, Dee. I love your channel. Keep it out. I was at a local fish store here in Montreal, and the older told me you cannot import apple snails into Canada anymore. What? Are you kidding me? Really? They've changed it? I had no idea. That is so cool. I've gotta, not that I don't believe you, but yeah, I gotta go check that. That's kind of some interesting info. If that is the case, I want to go get these apple snails before, because I don't know where he's getting these big ones from. I'm definitely interested in getting some more apple snails now. Well, that's good. If that's very interesting news, then yeah, shipping apple snails might become a much more regular thing if you have to have local breeders for the apple snails. Well, that's very cool, Relax. I don't know. Do you have a channel here? Your name's ringing a bell, but it's not ringing a bell. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I am subscribed. Oh, this is just like videos. Okay, it has been a long time since you uploaded. Like, I don't remember seeing your name up in the thingy. But, okay, good, good. Yeah, that's some very interesting info. Because I know apple snails are illegal in a lot of places to bring in or whatnot. But Dee, can you be the apple snail kingpin of Canada now? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. If you, I wonder if it will. Yeah, I wouldn't because. I'm kind of curious on what the stipulations are. Can the local fish stores carry the apple snails now? Or is it just an import thing? Or what is it? Because I know, like with the piranhas, oh, Fish Keeping Jamaica, good to see you, good to see you. They're illegal in a lot of other places, but you can breed them, ship them, whatever up here. But with the Amica splendens, the local fish stores cannot bring them in. They cannot ship them in from anywhere. I do believe I can take them in there and donate to them to the local fish store if I want to. But I don't think he can get them any other way. So I'm kind of curious what kind of stipulations are now on the apple snails. Is there just no more bringing them in? Can the local fish stores not carry them anymore? Or what is the reason behind that? Because yeah, I got a really big apple snail and I want some more before they go missing. That is interesting. And yeah, a lot of you guys have to deal with that a lot more than I have up here. Up in Canada, we don't have too many fish that are illegal because there's just, our winters will take out most of them. They are really freaking out up here about the goldfish situation. You can't even go to any of the little local little puddles around here and there are goldfish, hundreds of goldfish in the puddles. It is insane. And I mean, our city itself here uses a lot of those natural basins to kind of control overflow and flooding and that kind of thing around here because the flash flooding just keeps getting worse and worse around here. So yeah, they've got these little water basins everywhere and every single one of them has goldfish in it already. It is crazy. Like, oh, I don't know what to do about it. Or take notes after. Oh, thank you. Keep a pen and paper near you when she's live streaming, or take notes after, just a suggestion, since you share great info to me all the time. I do try and get as much info as I can if I can think of some interesting info and throw it out there. I don't know what you guys know or what you don't know. Sometimes I feel like you guys probably just look at me like, yeah, whatever. But I do try and throw if I have an interesting, I try and put it out there just in case somebody doesn't know. And sometimes I hope you guys can answer me back because I definitely don't know all the answers. I think it's just an important thing. Ooh, an import thing I didn't get into, but he did want me to start breeding them so he can still sell them, not just import. Oh, okay, okay. Good to know. Okay, so he can't bring anything else in, but us as breeders will be able to sell to the pet stores. That's very cool. I like that idea because, yeah, the snails are actually, like these purple ones, they can't get them to stop. And Desert Bloom Bettis, you go look at her last video she put out. I think it was just the last one. I don't know if you put another one out. I didn't watch very many videos yesterday. Yeah, like she's got 17 of them and I moved a fish tank that had a clutch of eggs in it, drained it, gave it a bit of time with no water, cleaned it all out, razor bladed it, and that egg clutch still hatched out hundreds and hundreds of eggs. So definitely if you can get a hold of some, try breeding them. My biggest suggestion would be to use the French style green beans. They eat more than you'd think they would when they're getting ready to breed. And yeah, if you look at the size of the egg sac compared to those snails, I don't know where all that came from. Like seriously, that's got to be their entire insides just kind of go. So stuff them. Those girls need to just stuff them up and they will make egg sacs for you. It is nuts. And yeah, let's not see these disappear. I'm very glad the purple color is up here. I have white, some blue, and lots of the purple here. If you guys do want some snails, let me know. I have managed to ship to Ontario. It is way too hot at the moment to ship anything, but as soon as it cools down, if we have a good stretch between where I'm at and where you are, let's talk and maybe we can ship some snails. Because I don't want to see these things disappear, and definitely not the Peruvian ones. If that's the case, I'm going back to the store and I'm going to go buy whatever he's got or tell him to get some because, yeah, I want some before they disappear. It's just not fair. All right. Oh, 54 Punchy is in here. Hi, good morning, good morning. It does get hot in Canada. I know it's hard to believe, but there's something. It's actually really hot right here at the moment. I'm on the desert part of Canada. And yeah, we actually get cactus too. I know. I was floored about it. I am from the mountain part of Canada. And I have to say, when I came and I moved to Medicine Hat and I saw my first antelope and my first cactus, I was laughing. I thought that was pretty funny. I didn't know that we had cactus. But yeah, we do, and they actually really hurt when you step on them. So that's fun. Definitely, definitely. So yes, it does get hot in Canada. Not often though. Usually we're not complaining about that. I try very hard not to complain about the heat in Canada. Because I spend too much of my time with hot water bottles and hot chocolate and seriously complaining. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Hi everyone who has come through the door, getting ready for work here, so I am listening and peeking in. Thank you, One Fish, Two Fish, yes. We know you're there. We know you're there. So that's awesome. Oh, do you feed your fish smaller fish? The piranhas you're talking about, we do, but they are all fish that we have bred here in the fish room ourselves. We do not get the feeder fish from the pet store. These guys were buttholes to train when we first got them because they were roughly 5 years old when we got them, and the previous owner had fed them nothing but goldfish. So when we got them, I honestly thought they were gonna die for that first week because I didn't want to feed them the goldfish. So I brought them in maybe about half the amount of goldfish that they would need, and these were my hubby's fish as well. So this presented a bit of a challenge as well because he's newer to the fish keeping. He kind of understands the basics. He's had them for a while, but you know, he'd always have the odd one die and his tanks would go cloudy and he didn't understand why or what it was. And yeah, feeder fish, when you're trying to keep an extra tank and you're tossing so many in there, then you're tossing them out. They're not healthy to begin with. You're spiking your tank. So that was a disaster for him. So I spent about a month and a half trying to get these stupid things onto a different type of food. And the first one that I was really successful with was mealworms. So these guys get a lot of mealworms in their diet. I raise them all upstairs because I'd never be able to afford them otherwise. And I do use them to feed a lot of other things in the in the fish room. And I got them on, what is it? They enjoy this. They've been eating this quite well, the large cichlid formula. So this one has been doing okay. That took a while to get them on the pellets. I don't know how many pellets I was vacuuming off the bottom in the beginning. And krill, shrimp that I get at the grocery store. I just get the food grade de-shelled shrimp and feed them that. And the odd bit of frozen, freezer burned, whatever I've got in our freezer. We freezer burned some, I think, what was it? I don't know, some sort of white fish in the freezer. So I just thawed that out, chopped it up, threw it in there, and man, did they love that. So what did that bag say backwards? I always forget this stuff always comes off backwards in the live streams. Hey, isn't that awesome? I'm so sorry, but yeah, this is the Bug Bite cichlid formula for medium to large fish. It's the 5 to 7 millimeter pellets, and yeah, they do pretty well on this. They seem to like this better than the other pellet food that I was trying. I can't remember which brand it was though, but that didn't do so. They didn't seem to like that one as much. Something about this one works a bit better. I can try and feed them the pellets right now, but I don't know if they'll eat it with me sitting in front of the tank. But we are actually at the hour. We're at an hour already. Holy crap. That was in reference to what? You haven't had coffee in years? Oh my goodness. I'll sit and try and feed these guys some pellets, see if they'll eat it. Yeah, they've come a long way for that. I do have to say. They really wanted to stick with the goldfish, yeah. They're like poop on you. They'll probably eat it after I turn the lights off. Oh, he ate one. Yeah, they don't much care for eating that when the lights are on and stuff. They'll go after the mealworms because they really like them when I've got the lights on, but they really don't want to go after the pellet foods. They don't like it that much. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on my Sunday morning. Hey, Jen just wandered in. I'm just saying hi. Good morning, Jen. Yes, I was just saying off. I hear the fish singing now. They like big butts and they can't laugh. They see it backwards too. I don't know. Oh, they're thinking about it. Yeah, they don't like eating that when the lights are on. It floats. If it would sink, maybe. They go up, they look at it, and they're like, no. I can just... As soon as they turn the lights off, they'll probably eat that stuff. So I will see you guys next Sunday. For sure. And I'll try to get my 3 videos out. I will probably start with my how LJ managed to overflow my tank video. I cannot believe that. That's just too funny. That had me stumped for a good couple of hours. Oh, they're gonna eat because I'm ignoring them again. So thank you guys, and I will definitely see you guys all next time. Big Easy, I'll be watching for you to stream in a little bit, okay? Talk to you all later.